This is for sign of Sagittarius. I was not ready for it, so I'm not gonna pick that up. Okay. Five of Swords. I feel like there is a, you're feeling like, what did I do wrong? I was just playing. I mean, not playing like a player kind of playing. I was playing. It was fun. I did not mean anything. I did not mean to hurt you, or I was just thought that it's gonna be a nice, we can play, you know, like I did not realize that you were that tired. I did not realize that you were that you are not enjoying it. I did not realize that I'm exhausting you. I was looking for, I don't know, I was looking for some fun. I was somehow, I did not see that you did not have fun when I thought that we were having fun. It's like, you know, Five of Swords to me is like this, it can mean so different scenario, but in this scenario I feel like it's like almost like this childlike thing. Okay, I'm taking your things away, so are you not gonna chase? Are you not gonna run after me so that you can get your things back? Like nothing harm, nothing bad intention or anything. It's just a little bit of attention seeking kind of energy that I'm getting. Then we got King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. That's interesting. Like so different. But I don't think it's I don't think these two energy coming from the same person though. At least not as of now. It's like okay, now I get it. So I feel like this is a past energy. You are King of Pentacles. You have that kind of maturity, but you also have this kind of childish kind of side of you, and that kind of went a little ahead of yourself in recent past, and now you're really looking at it and you're like, what did go wrong? Now you are really realizing like, okay, what you were thinking that you were playing in a very harmless way, because you just, I don't know, maybe you are not seeking for that kind of any kind of serious energy. You are just wanted to have this kind of really nice energetic agile energy, but you did not also consider that other people may not be ready, other people may not be in that same mood, other people may not be have that kind of energy to play with, so they feel kind of neglected. They feel kind of that you are kind of taking it very selfishly and only focusing on yourself. And actually this is not somebody is telling you. I think this realization you are having when now, because you are embodying this kind of King of Pentacles kind of energy, where you are really looking at this, like now you're in a position that you are not looking for this kind of, you don't need all this attention, unnecessary attention, to feel good about yourself or feel light or something casual, you know. You are kind of, something happened in it within time, you kind of honed into this kind of King of Pentacles energy, where you are more stable, you are more grounded. You can see what went wrong, and you're kind of, now it's like a flashback, but not like not like a cinematic way, but it's like you are like really reflecting on it, and you're kind of realizing that what went wrong, and this is what went wrong. It's like the energy dispute. Let's see what comes next. It's very interesting, like, and I feel like this, like the time did a major thing to you, and I feel like you have always been, you have these two sides where you can be serious, but you prefer from time to time to be a little casual and playful, but your playfulness sometimes caused exhaustion to others, which I think for the very first time, or at least first time in a long time, you're kind of really realizing it. Before it was like, oh, okay, they are not my type, you kind of brush it up the moment they did not come back with a similar kind of casual energy. But now you're really contemplating, and you're reflecting on it, and you're really understanding, like, okay, what went wrong. Page of Swords reverse. Yeah, you're not in that mode. You're not like, okay, oh, sorry. It came with Page of Swords and Two of Swords together. So Two of Swords underneath. Okay, so I feel like, okay, this is very interesting. So on the surface, when you are embodying this King of Pentacle energy, you're not like, you know what, I'm not gonna go back to this immaturity anymore, where I'm just gonna seek things, everything, this kind of, like from the knowledge based idea of what people think. If I feel like, okay, I'm having fun, then I'm going to think, okay, why they cannot have fun, why they cannot be part of my play, why they cannot understand that I do not want to engage into serious energy. So before, you were like thinking, like you were thinking, no, I'm not gonna think like this kind of immaturity way. I'm gonna think about as a mature way, that what the other person might have felt, and it's not about just me, okay, and justifying that, okay, I was in that energy, that's why I did not do ABC, don't get upset, and all these things. But you're trying to understand the other's perspective, and that's why you are not getting into this. I'm not gonna get into this Page of Swords energy where it's like a little bit of immaturity. It's like more, Page is always sincere, but it starts with this kind of a little bit self-knowledge, little bit focusing on self, because they are starting something, so they are kind of more individualistic rather than other oriented, because they need to establish, they have a long way to go, so they have to establish, so they focus more on themselves. So you're kind of not getting into that kind of energy. And while you are contemplating how, like, embodying this King of Pentacles energy, there is a, like, it also putting you in a Two of Swords. Two of Swords is not only about it can be, like it can be a lack of decision making power, and you're kind of figuring out this or that. But I feel like Two of Swords, I don't know, I hope, yeah, Two of Swords also here I feel like you're really taking an intuitive approach to understanding this logic of this scenario, because you are really listening to, you're closing your eyes, and you're okay, this is the logic one I have used, this is always I have put myself in front, but even though I did not do anything wrong, but I felt like I'm doing something for myself which was needed for myself. So, but now, by using intuition, by listening to your inner self, listening and letting others' perspective come in to you, you are now realizing that how that kind of act, even though you did not mean anything harm, can impact others in a different way that you did not anticipate it, like that kind of understanding going on here. Let's see what comes next. I really like that the way you are. Okay, Six of Pentacles in reverse, so this is interesting. This is, because this can, any card can mean so many things, but before, like sometimes Six of Pentacles, the way I feel it, sometimes I feel like it's a giving, but it's also, this giving can sometimes comes from this position of power. You can see that how they are on their knees and they're like, okay, here it is, it's, they're giving, but there is also showing a little bit of power. They have to submit to him in order to get something. Sometimes it can mean so many things, but anyway, but I feel like seeing Six of Pentacles reverse, you are kind of really getting that, you are understanding that okay, by only focusing on my need at the time, even though it was just for me, because I am taking care of myself, I am focusing on myself, what I need, but I am not just by myself, I am I in relation to others. So that understanding of others, that where they are coming from, instead of me and thinking of me as in this, like a little bit larger than others, and focusing on yourself, that kind of, the shift of thinking that way is happening right now. The more and more you are reflecting on what went wrong, and you are understanding that there was a little bit of power play, you put yourself in a little bit of, maybe thought that, okay, I deserve this, even why, like little bit of me, little bit of I, now little bit of too much of individualism and too much of individual power that you are focused on, that you are understanding those kind of thoughts and those kind of pattern that happened in recent past. Interesting. Actually, this felt a little reverse, but I don't know, I picked it up upright, but I'm just gonna, any kind of major arcana like star and all that, the effect is always there, whether it's upright or reverse. It's just a little synchronicity that sometimes causes this kind of turbulence. But anyway, I feel like by going through this, you are actually getting into this kind of some kind of equilibrium, where you are, see the star card, like a 2 jar of water, and how she's balancing it, she's pouring it, one on the ground, one on the river or lake, I don't know, some kind of pond. So I feel like these two different, you are right now evaluating and understanding this different aspect. You are kind of, this is very interesting, this is very actually beautiful that you are doing it, whosoever is resonating it, it's really beautiful that you are doing it. You are actually stepping outside of yourself to see the situation, and it feels so almost like mystical to you, because the moment you put yourself outside of yourself, you see yourself as a different entity, and that gives you so much clarity and so much compassion for others too, because you are not so engulfed with the identity of your own all the time. So this kind of detachment, star is also Aquarius card, so this, I feel like this detachment, Aquarius, they are known for detachment quality. So you are kind of honing that, and it's really giving you a different perspective of the situation, and it's making you more calm and wise in a very nicer way. And you need this at this moment, at this moment it's giving you so much tranquility that you're understanding this. You can put yourself outside of yourself, and that's why maybe that's why you are honing this King of Pentacles, this kind of regal energy, any kind of regal is not about just like luxury or something like that. It's any kind, I think, at least in energy wise, when there's king and queen and all those kind of things, any kind of this higher suit comes up, it's like, because it's not because of the some kind of material prosperity that they've gone through. That can be, but that's the additional thing. I think the main thing for me is like a tranquility within, and that comes from really understanding you as an individual and others, and how others coincide and help and intertwine to create I, or individual that we think we are. Those kind of a little bit philosophical but also very social understanding you are getting at. I don't know, something is today. This is my second reading, and all of the readings are little like internal based, which is good. That's all we need, just to getting to know ourselves better so that we can understand others before we jump into understand others. Understanding oneself is very helpful. Let's see what can come. Oh, nothing is coming up, but you're like, let me do my job. Yeah, I can feel like, I'm really feeling like, okay, let me be me, let me figure out, let me go through this process on my own so that I can understand. Really nice. Okay. Oh wow, two things came up. One is Six of Cups with Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this is same thing, this is so beautiful. I'm like really happy for whosoever I'm connecting with, like Six of Cups. Sorry, did I say Six of Pentacles? I'm sorry, Six of Cups with Two of Pentacles. Like Six of Cups and Two of Pentacles is like you are really going through this past, or your past behavior or past pattern or past thought process, and then you're really harmoniously balancing it. Really, it's like a very seamless way between present thought and reflecting on past patterns or past situations. It's like, because you're holding this King of Pentacles energy, you are doing it so seamlessly, so gracefully. You're looking at your behavior, your attitude towards the situation. How do you react under certain kind of scenarios, all these things. But it's not like getting into your past darkness and getting tormented by, oh my god, no, it's not. There is, like we all behave in a certain way under certain situation, and sometimes that's the only way we can behave. And you are just reflecting on it, and you are just trying to understand like how your behavior, how your attitude, how your action affects others. And that takes a lot of courage to do that, stepping outside of yourself and really looking at the scenario in a kind of objective way. And you are doing that using your intuition, using your like wiseness, and using your mind. You are like balancing it very gracefully. Yeah, and so that you can go on, like whatever situation gonna come to your way, you can use this kind of tools, use this kind of understanding, and make it different from the previous one. And that's what interesting anyway. If we create same kind of scenario and behave same way throughout our life, then where is the fun? and in order to change we have to reflect what happened past so that we can change in future. And it doesn't mean that past is bad, future is all gold. No, it's just a different scenario and a different way we react to it. Anyway, so this is overall energy that I'm getting for you. But anyway, I'm just gonna pull another card from this is called Oracle of Mystical Moment. It's like a oracle card. So just to get a sense of what kind of mood you are in, you know. I see that there is a lot of tranquility here. I don't see that you are rushing, you are not like nervous or getting anxious, or you know, like you are taking it easy, breezy, you know. It's like a kind of softness coming out of you, which is very nice. But anyway, let me see like what kind of mood you are embodying while you are going through this. You got, I'm sorry, I got excited. Elixir of Life. This is very beautiful card. This is, it's also on 5 and 6. It's like getting in touch with your, you know, there's another 6. So you're, you know, getting in touch with your intuition, you know. I feel like getting in touch with your wholeness, getting in touch with your mind, body and soul, whatever, you know, like this kind of synchronicity. And it's a very water, it's also for me, it's a very water element. I feel like she's just sitting underwater and just really closing her eyes and really feeling that how the water is touching her body. And you know, it's like a total awareness of your body movement and how the skin touches your water, touching the water, you know, the smell of the flower and the little movement of the hair. Is like a total awareness. It's like a hyper awareness of your being. You are kind of, so it's a very recluse, but not in a recluse, not in a oh, I'm not gonna talk to anyone, I'm just gonna completely extract myself from the society, not like that. I feel like you are doing your day-to-day things very normally, like you do all the time. It's just internally you are kind of, you are almost like this well deep under the ocean and really feeling all this little movement that coming to you, and that kind of helping you to reflect on all these things that has happened, that might went wrong, or wrong means might went differently that you expected, and you are contemplating on that and you are reflecting on that, and that's helping you so that next time it will be different. I don't know there's gonna be better or worse, but it'll be different. That's what it is. It's gonna be change. There will be change that will take place. That's beautiful. So you're kind of like, I don't know, I'm feeling so calm. I'm very, I feel very, I have certain kind of relation with water and the calmness that water can bring. I'm feeling that kind of calmness for you. Anyway, so that's what I got for you, Sagittarius. Hope it, I don't know, you get something out of it, and I will see you next time.